friends, in today's lesson we will learn about simple present, past and future tense with rules and examples. Before we go in detail, here is a chart showing all of the tenses. There are 3 times and 4 aspects. The 3 times are present, past and future. The 4 aspects are simple, continuous, perfect and the perfect continuous. The time and the aspect combine together to form all the 12 tenses. First, let us learn about simple present tense with its rules and examples. The present simple tense is created with a subject and a verb, which is in present or V1 form. The subject can be pronouns like I, you, we, they, he, she, it. A subject can also include common and proper names. Look at this chart carefully. If the sentence begins with I, you, we and they, the verb will be in its base form, like play, read and write. On the other hand, if the subject in the sentence is he, she, it or common and proper names, then the verb will add an S to it, like plays, reads and writes. The sentences made in present simple can be of 2 kinds. You can talk about the habit and routine. You can also make sentences which are based on facts. Let us look at some examples. I play every day. You play every day. Ritu plays every day. Look at the third sentence. The word Ritu is a proper noun and it is in the third person singular form. So, we add an S to the verb. Let us look at one more example. We read a book. They read a book. He reads a book. Once again, the verb in the third sentence adds an S to it because the word he is in third person singular form. Next, we have examples of sentences based on facts. I live in India. It is a fact that I live in India. She works very hard. It rains a lot in Kerala. In the second and third sentence, the verb again adds S to it because the word she and it are in third person singular form. Hope you have understood clearly about present simple tense. Let's go ahead and learn about past simple tense. Rule: subject plus verb in past or V2 form. Past tense is used to talk about actions that have already happened. Let us look at some example. Siddharth played football. Harsh painted a beautiful picture. She slept for a long time. Hitesh read a book. They saw a movie yesterday. Notice that the verb in the first 2 sentences adds ed to it. It's because when the verb is changed into past tense, it usually adds an ed to it. These kind of verbs are called as regular verbs. When a verb does not add an ed to it in its past form, then it is called as an irregular verb. The words slept, read and saw are irregular verbs. Have a look at the words given in these 2 tables to understand better. Hope you have understood clearly about past simple tense. Let us learn about future simple tense. Future tense talks about actions that are yet to happen or the actions which are going to happen after some time. Now this tense is a little tricky. Many have a lot of confusions as the sentence in future simple can be in 3 different forms. You can make sentences using going to, present continuous using an ing form of verb, and using the word will in it. Let us look at some examples with each of these forms. We use going to express plans and intentions. We form these sentences with a subject plus am, is or are, and then going to plus verb in its base form. Look at the first sentence here. I am going to start a new business. It shows that I have plans to start a new business after some time or some years. Here my intentions are made very clear that I am going to start a business. Sentence number 2. She is going to start exercising regularly. Sentence number 3. My sister is going to buy a house. If it is more than a planning and if you have made the necessary arrangements, then we use present continuous in our sentences. These sentences are formed with a subject plus am, is, are plus verb in its ing form. Have a look at these sentences. I am having a class tomorrow. She is traveling to Chennai on 21st. My sister is giving a party on Sunday. All the 3 sentences here conveys a message that the necessary arrangements have already been made for the events to take place in future. I am having a class tomorrow. Here, I have made necessary arrangements for my class to be conducted tomorrow. Similarly, she is traveling to Chennai on 21st. In this condition, she has made arrangements and booked the ticket to travel to Chennai on 21st. Look at the third sentence. My sister cannot give a party without making necessary arrangements. The third form of sentence can be made by using the word will. When you want to make intense decisions, offers and promises, you can use the word will in your sentences. The first sentence is an example of making intense or quick decisions. May I borrow your pencil? Sure, I'll give it to you once after I finish writing. In this sentence, you're making a quick decision to give your pencil immediately after you finish writing. The second sentence is an example of making offers. I cannot finish my work. I'll help you with them. Here, I'm offering to help the person who is struggling to finish his homework. The last 2 sentences are examples for making promises. I will score good marks in my exams this time. I will take you for a movie tomorrow. Hope you understood clearly about simple tenses. My next video will be about continuous tense. Hope you enjoyed learning with me. Bye.